it's almost like choose your heart, right?
Yeah,
What would you rather be doing? Would you rather be at a job that is a dead end for your life and your mission and is misaligned to who you really are and you're
yeah,
miserable?
exactly.
Or would you rather be doing this? And at the end of the day, you are not going to be working a 9 to 5 and building ADR at the same, like for forever, right?
Exactly.
At some point, one is going to take over.
Exactly.
It doesn't mean that you will just like be sipping from drinks with umbrella in the cup
No,
forever.
no,
Like even anyone will get bored doing that, right?
yeah,
You're
yeah,
still going to continue to grow. But the point is, you all, if you really want something, that this is how you even know how badly you want it, how much you're showing up for it, how
yeah,
much are you showing up for yourself, and how much are you showing up so that you can actually change your story. So it's not this dread scary Sunday scaries. Let's name all the things they go through.
oh yeah, yeah,
Sunday scaries, Moody Mondays,
yeah,
Hump Day,
yeah,
Junior Friday,
yeah,
TGI. I mean, come
yeah,
on, you know,
yeah.
like this
I
can't
agree.
continue, right?
Oh, it can't. It can't. And I guess the difference within like working within like what you're meant to be working on is while it's tough, you're going to find it fulfilling.
Mm,
How you know? While it is tough, and when I mean tough, some days it's gonna be like, am I really sure I want to continue this? But when you look at it over a span of time, say just to pick a sample size of a month, you're gonna find more fulfillment than those drawback days of, am I really sure what I'm doing here? You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
that's how you know that you're working within something that is in line with your person.
yeah, absolutely. It does take time. But it gets even more and feels even more and more fulfilling over time. I love that.
Yeah.
And some people are listening, they're like, okay, this all sounds great. But there is the reality of the job market, there is the common, and I'm gonna call it an excuse. If you are triggered by this, good. This is an excuse that, oh, the job market is crazy. There are more people out there seeking jobs than there are jobs available. In what economy have we ever seen where there are more jobs than people available? Right? So going back to, okay, now they know what they are good at, they know what comes to them naturally. How do they actually then apply that to what is available on the job market and just the reality of things today?
Well, I mean, in the near future, you'll be able to take advantage of a tool like ADAR that we're
Come
building.
on.
But while you're at it, once you've identified again sort of your key strengths, ideally what you want to start doing is start talking to people, start doing research, right? So you can do that research by again now with these things will be easy these days with all these AI tools out there. You get a bunch of options of like, okay, what roles are gonna allow me to do these things? You know what I'm saying? That are gonna allow my personality, which is this and this and this, to shine, right? You can start getting a bunch of options from like AI tools, ChatGPT, Gemini, right, and so on and so forth, right? And then you can talk to people as well. Find people that work in those roles. Talk to them. Try to understand what their experience is. Try to understand what they do on a day to day, right? What you're doing is you're filtering out the noise gradually, right? So you land in a bucket of, okay, these are the kind of roles that I should be targeting, right? And typically, at that point, once you've identified, okay, these are the kind of roles I should be targeting, next question you should ask yourself is, do I have the skills? Do I have the skills to step into that role right now? If the answer is no, and I know this is where, oh my God, this is where a lot of people struggle with,
Mm,
especially people that look like you and I, Kepo,
mhm.
especially people that come from our own country.
Yes.
People don't understand the value of investing in themselves, right? They would see a course, it's $3,000.
Ah.
No, or maybe they will be asking the school, whoa, what is my guarantee that I'm
Mhm.
successful? That if I take this course, I'm going to find.
Yep. Then they will throw a party and spend $2,000 on
You know what I'm
on
saying? Like
barbecue.
easily, right? You have once you've identified the role, right, that you're going for, you've identified, that you don't have the skills yet to take on that role. you need to go and gain the skills somehow. And please don't shy away from investing in yourself. My own story was
Yes.
this, right? My own story was this, right? I was working in accounting, right? Miserable. While I was broke and miserable in my job, and I went through that discovery process, I took a course. Then I paid $2,500 years ago.
And that's a lot of money years ago then.
For a broke boy, stop it. Serious money. That was almost my life savings. $2,500 I paid on a course. But you see, it changed. I over 10x'd my income within just short period of few years, right?
Wow.
With that 2,500 investments. So now I don't think about that money. And since then, I've invested in so much more. You know what I'm saying? In myself.
Yeah.
So once you've identified the role, I repeat it, check, do I have the skills, right? Do I have the skills it takes to identify that? Go through a few job descriptions for that role online. They will usually write it there. You have to be good at this. Do you understand what is even in job description? Starts there. If you don't have the skills, sir.
Yeah.
Don't beat around the bush. Then you need to go with the skills. To gain the skills, you can go 2 routes. You can go to either a proper vocational college, university, or whatever. You can go through like a self-taught, self-paced course, right? Udemy, Coursera, whatever it is. Get the skills. Once you've gained the skills, start to apply it to your resume. Usually, majority of the times, people don't really understand the concept of transferable skills. There are usually many things that you already do in your current job, right? For example, for my space, getting into tech, there are many things you probably already do that are transferable to the next role. So now you can isolate those transferable things and package your resume. So it's a remarketing strategy, a market positioning strategy. You're positioning yourself differently. So for example, someone who's always worked in like operations, trying to get into like IT business analysis or IT project management. In operations, you manage projects there already. So you can take those transferable skills and leave out the more detailed parts of your operations work and paste it into more of like the kind of roles you're trying to get. That's the concept of transferable skills. And then you can teach yourself based off of that. And now that you have the knowledge, you can actually sell it during an interview and you will be given a chance.